iPads, giving a kid an iPad, shit scares the fucking shit out of me. You know, it's so fucking scary to like, because I don't know. I think that there's a couple things you have to understand that why that's so dangerous. I think it's like, okay, you are a machine that has been that is the product of Darwinian evolution, right? Basically, like there are certain traits and things that like were favored by this system in your head that have been, you know, selected out of society to create your brain and the mechanisms that work your brain, right? So things like, you know, identifying ripe fruits, right? We like bright colors because that means, hey, that fruit's probably good to eat. You know, also like identifying threats, you know, like a snake that's colored red that tells your brain something, right? So cool, we're hypersensitive to colors, right? Lights, noises, and flashes, right? Those are things that like we are hypersensitive to and we like them, right? We also have these like little triggers in our head for like goal-oriented things, you know? We are built to achieve and solve problems and go through goals, right? Kids are these machines, right? Kids are machines. These are these little biological robot machines that like have these things baked into their fucking frameworks, right? And never before in our society has anyone ever had such open and massive communication with such a large amount of little kids before people were given fucking iPads to children. If a child goes on YouTube.com, there are millions and millions and millions of people. Okay, there are hundreds of thousands of people like myself and like you in the audience who are just as smart and funny and honest and great as we are, but also fucking crazy and want money, who are making videos to get your child's attention and to hold it as long as possible, right? Like, that's the goal, because they want to make money, right? So they'll do anything. They will fucking... You ever seen some of these grown-ass men, like, opening toys on camera because, like forcing their kids to open toys on camera because that's what they know the kids like to watch? It's fucking crazy, man. It's a fucking trip. Go look up Ryan's Toys reviews. That shit is so fucking creepy, and, like, I bet some of your kids are fans of that shit. He's the most subscribed person on YouTube, and he fucking opens up toys like a little psychopath all day, right? So, okay, little dopamine-driven machine, right, that, like, has been given access to a computer device that will let them access the entirety of humanity, right? Basically, these iPads are like a funnel for your child. Your child's at the other end, right? And there's like a million people trying to get in front of your kid's face so that they can make money and have them buy their fucking ad, right? And they're all just like fucking shotgun blasting their shit at your kid's head, right? And your kid just fucking clicks on that shit and is just like, okay, great, I'm gonna watch, 16 hours of Fortnite dances and shit. Crazy. Fucking crazy. It should scare the shit out of you. It scares the shit out of me, right? And, like, I don't know, I used to work with kids, right? I know that kids aren't stupid, right? They're used to this shit. So, yeah, I don't know. And I'm not trying to, like, pass judgment on anybody because, like, I understand that, like, taking an iPad from a child is insane. Like, it must be fucking insane to do because that is the key. That is that kid's world. That is all of his friends are obsessed with YouTube. All of his, like, those YouTubers, he basically has relationships with these YouTubers every single day. These 25 to 30-year-old people who basically talk to your child every day playing video games or unboxing shit, right? They have these relationships with them. So when you're taking that iPad away, it's like, fuck me, you're going to take away my friends. You're going to take away the things that, like, make me popular in school. You're going to take away my access to the world. Like, that's crazy. That's insane to do. And they freak out. You ever seen a kid lose an iPad? They lose their little fucking minds. They do. They lose their fucking shit, right? I was sitting in a fucking breakfast place, a waffle place the other day, and I was watching this kid sit at breakfast with his parents, and the kid has headphones on, and he's staring at the iPad. And it makes me so fucking sad because it's like, you know what happens. If they fucking take that thing from him, he'll lose his goddamn mind. He'll fucking kill everybody in the whole fucking place. He'll scream. He will scream at the top of his lungs before you let him fucking lose that iPad, right? He will freak out. He will freak the fuck out. And it's like, what do you even do in that situation? I envy the fuck out of any parent alive today who has to deal with that shit and try to raise a person in that environment when the entire world is being shotgun blasted at their face. Because that shit must be really fucking hard to do.